Thinking, Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman is a groundbreaking exploration of human thought processes and decision-making. Kahneman, a Nobel laureate in economics, delves into the two systems that govern our thinking: System 1, which is fast, intuitive, and automatic, and System 2, which is slow, deliberate, and analytical. This book, spanning numerous experiments and decades of research, offers a comprehensive understanding of how these systems interact and shape our judgments, choices, and behaviors. Kahneman begins by introducing the concepts of System 1 and System 2. System 1 operates effortlessly and rapidly, relying on heuristics and intuition to make quick judgments. It is prone to biases, such as availability and anchoring, and often defaults to making decisions based on familiarity and stereotypes. System 2, on the other hand, is the conscious, effortful, and logical part of our thinking that engages in deliberate reasoning, problem-solving, and statistical analysis. Throughout the book, Kahneman explores various cognitive biases and errors that stem from the interplay between these two systems. He discusses anchoring, where initial information influences subsequent decisions, and availability heuristic, where recent or vivid experiences disproportionately affect judgments. The author also addresses confirmation bias, which leads us to seek information confirming our pre-existing beliefs, and overconfidence, which makes us overly confident in our judgments and predictions. One of the central concepts of the book is prospect theory, which challenges classical economics' assumption of rational decision-making. Kahneman and his colleague Amos Tversky developed this theory, which demonstrates that people tend to evaluate potential losses and gains asymmetrically. They are risk-averse when faced with potential gains but risk-seeking when confronted with potential losses. This insight has significant implications for fields like finance and behavioral economics. The author examines the concept of framing, illustrating how the way information is presented can drastically alter our choices. Different frames can evoke System 1 or System 2 thinking and influence decision outcomes. He also discusses the endowment effect, where people tend to overvalue what they already possess, leading to suboptimal choices. Kahneman delves into the challenges of predicting human behavior, highlighting the limitations of expert intuition. He argues that expert predictions are often unreliable and that simple statistical models can outperform human experts in various domains. He introduces the concept of regression to the mean, explaining why extreme outcomes tend to revert to the average over time. The book explores the idea of substitution, where System 2 often substitutes an easier question for a difficult one when faced with uncertainty. This can lead to errors in judgment. Kahneman also discusses the concept of thinking about thinking or metacognition, emphasizing the importance of recognizing our cognitive limitations and biases. Kahneman sheds light on the concept of loss aversion, which suggests that the pain of losing is psychologically more significant than the pleasure of gaining. This insight helps explain various economic and behavioral phenomena, such as the reluctance to sell losing investments or the willingness to take on too much risk to avoid losses. The author discusses the concept of prospective hindsight and how it influences our judgments about past events. We often believe that we could have predicted the outcomes of events after they have occurred, which can lead to biased assessments of decision-makers' abilities. Kahneman also delves into the notion of intuition and its origins in the brain's adaptive learning processes. While intuition can be valuable, it can also be biased by the experiences and environments that shape it. Towards the end of the book, Kahneman explores the theme of happiness and well-being. He distinguishes between two selves: the experiencing self, which lives in the moment and feels emotions as they happen, and the remembering self, which reflects on past experiences. Our remembering self often makes decisions based on the overall narrative of our lives, which can lead to choices that prioritize memorable moments over prolonged happiness. In the concluding chapters, Kahneman discusses the challenges of decision-making in organizations and governments. He introduces the concept of noise in decision processes, highlighting the importance of reducing randomness and inconsistency in judgments. Thinking, Fast and Slow is a seminal work that has had a profound impact on fields such as psychology, economics, and behavioral science. It provides readers with valuable insights into the complexities of human cognition and decision-making, highlighting the systematic errors and biases that affect our everyday choices. Kahneman's engaging writing style and his use of real-world examples make this book accessible and thought-provoking, making it a must-read for anyone interested in understanding the intricacies of human thought and judgment.